Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias and welcome back to Infinity Skyblock Expert Mode. So Feed the Beast, Infinity Evolved Expert Mode Skyblock is the full title of this mod pack. There's so much left to do. Last time, we got an Enderman, and a Safari net to auto spawn. We were dealing with that. We got the ore washer over here, which we are using to make a little bit more uranium, and by which I mean like a decent amount more. Just making sure I didn't have any extra left. So this is almost enough for the next batch. And all of these are still going. So this is back full power and all that fun stuff. So it's just kind of a matter of we gotta get more stuff going. We gotta use this power for something. That'll come later. But yeah, so we're not doing too bad on power generation. We have the culinary generator times 8, which is so much better. It's so much more convenient. We're gonna automate these relatively soon. I don't know that we're gonna do that today. There's a few other things I'd like to try to get auto spawning in there. And well, I have some ender pearls and all that. Let's open up some treasure that I found and see if we got, hey, another ender pearl and some potions I've already scanned. Okay, so 6 ender pearls. Let's go ahead and make one more safari net right away. I did some researches off camera as well. We've got whatever it was that we did last time. There's a lot of them. I don't typically pay too much attention to what it is. So let's just get all of these taken care of, and yeah, we'll kind of look at stuff. I don't know that we're gonna do a little bit of this today. Ooh, crafting scepters. That is something new. There's a few more things that are new. The wand focus of 9 hells. I don't really want to get until later, until we can get this stuff. Because our warp. Oops, I did not mean to click that, but whatever. So automated alchemy is so not much. It's so nice. Void jars. That's something we'll get into later. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff left to kind of research and all that. We might do a little. I think we're gonna do a little bit more of this stuff today. To explain why, I believe it's in here. Yes, Thaumic dolls. So Thaumic dolls give you pecs. We don't want them per se. We want this thaumium barrel, which we're going to need some thaumium, which is mana steel. But that is going to allow us to get blizzes, which is one of the things we're going to want. So let's throw the potions in there. Let's get started on that, I think. So there's a safari net. Now the other thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to fly around and hopefully find a plains biome. I believe it's a plains, or oh, what is it called? Extreme hills would also be really nice. Now technically we're not supposed to be able to find something like that, and I did not intend to do that. By the way, I am trying to get this stuff, the chili peppers and the beans, to 10 because relatively soon we're gonna want to automate all of this stuff. So that we can get all of the extreme chili we could ever want for power. Because I think that's going to be the way we go. I just kind of phased through that chest. That was... I guess I just walked around it, but... that's not good. Those guys are about to break, but that's fine. So I've been working with these a little bit as well. I still don't know what... Okay, I have an idea of what's going on with power, but basically these guys are not getting power all that quickly. Let's kind of demonstrate. Let's come in here, and we're going to spawn some Endermen. And basically these guys will get the power drain is it's pretty extreme. I get that, but oh. Pain. The power drain is pretty extreme, and I get that. But it's just... It feels like there's a little bit too... There's not enough power coming over here on the immersive engineering cables. And I don't think it's the... Okay, I don't know if it's the cable's fault or not, but the output of these is only 800 RF, and I have a feeling that is the problem. So we're probably going to want to take care of that as well today. So that's kind of what I'm working towards. Basically, if we want to get better flux ducts, we're going to need to get two things. So resonant flux ducts require petroleum dust, which needs basalt's powder, which you can get from basalts, or you can get it by taking obsidian dust and putting redstone on it, and that gives you one. That's something I'd rather avoid. And then similarly for the redstone, you need erythium dust, which needs blitz powder, which again, it's redstone on sand that time. Those are two things that I'd rather avoid, and I think technically you're supposed to do it this way, because we're supposed to be completely in deep ocean. However, there are instances of at least plains, which that would help out a lot. So let's come down here, let's grab a piece of obsidian, and we're gonna do a little bit of flying today. We'll probably do this last, but we're gonna work with some Thaumcraft today and hopefully get a couple things that I really want. So I believe we need gold as well. So we'll put this in here for right now. We can get rid of that for now. And I believe we need gold. So I think it's like this. This is what we're going to use later. Angel blocks. Angel blocks are amazing because you can place them wherever. They don't need to be attached to anything. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to fly around. Hopefully find an area that is a plains biome. We're going to make a dark room and wait. Well, I'm going to wait. You guys aren't. But that'll be... fun is the wrong word for that, but that'll be something. So, kind of talking plans for the future. We're going to be setting up automated power relatively soon. We're going to rearrange our machines and all that. I'm going to extend the platforms and all that fun stuff. I want to make another metal press. Whoops. I want to make another metal press just to have one dedicated to gears, one dedicated to plates, and yeah, for the most part, we're going to run our power off of that guy. We're going to have an auto farm getting all the crops from 10-10-10 stuff, and that's going to give us what we need for food. So yeah, we're going to make a couple more pressers so that we get all of the firm tofu we need, and we'll have an auto crafter doing all that. So that is the plan. We just have to get there. So I'm getting 10-10-10 crops, and we're going to need to get some other stuff. So I guess the next thing is we need some steel. We're going to need some steel for thaumium. If we want to make a blizz, because the other thing that we're going to want is lots of gelid cryothium. Cryothium dust is pretty useful stuff. Used in a decent amount of stuff, and then gelid cryothium is also it's needed for cryo-stabilized flux ducts, which we might want at another time, and then cryothium units, which we need for the flux-infused jet plates, which is something we're going to want. This isn't that far out of reach, other than the fact that it needs resonant flux ducts. But that's just 2 pyrotheum dusts, so that might be something we want to do relatively soon as well. So let's get like a block of mana steel. So it's been a while, but if you remember from Britannia, sound like I broke that. Just make sure. If you remember from Britannia, we can put iron in here to get mana steel, or we can put steel and it's a tenth of the cost. Relatively soon, again, relatively, because I want to basically rewire this entire base. I want to have centralized power and kind of branch out to where we need it, with the redstone energy conduits, or flux ducts rather. Actually, if we can get the resonant flux ducts, that'd be even better. These things transfer, they transfer 32,000 RF per tick. So that's something that we're going to want. Even just the redstone is going to be 8,000. So we get some of those set up, and we make a decent amount of those. They're not super expensive, I will say. They're not super cheap, but they're not super expensive. We make a decent amount of those, and we'll be good to go. So let's grab, we're going to need some iron plates, which we should have plenty of, and we're going to get into a little bit of Thaumcraft that we haven't done yet. So we need 7 of these, I do believe. And I don't know where we're going to set up Thaumcraft for like the permanent home, but for now, we'll just do it up here. So we're going to need a cauldron. We're going to need some sort of fire source. I wonder if this says anything. Let me see. Alchemy. Needs water and heat source. Yeah, it doesn't really say any heat sources that are good. Kind of the typical is, this is, okay. Kind of the typical is just using netherrack, which, I'm trying to think, do we have much netherrack? There's other things that burn indefinitely, but netherrack will be fine. I want to grab this. We're going to put standard block here, and then netherrack will be there. So I'll just do something like this for now. We need a piece of redstone. Let's see if we can grab one from over here. We have so much tin and copper that's just not getting taken because there's not enough room. That is dust, isn't it? So we'll see if we should get some redstone, hopefully. Nope, okay. Let's go up and get some redstone. It's not going to be too bad to get some netherrack. This is another thing we're probably going to want to automate eventually. Basically, you want to automate everything you can. Right now, redstone is kind of a sticky point for us. But once we get the auto farm up, I don't know if we're going to use a farming station from Ender.io, or if we're going to use the rain, the Mine Factory Reloaded. I haven't decided that yet. Nope, not where it goes. It goes there. Alright, so all we have to do is pretty easy. We get our flint and steel. And it's going to hate this for a moment, but it shouldn't go out in the rain. I thought it would like sizzle. We do that, and all we have to do now is smack this with our wand. And we have a crucible, which I do believe we can scan. And some magic, cool. So, now what? Well, we need some thaumium. We need a thaumium barrel. In order to get thaumium, let's take a look at this. We need to grab mana steel and 4 Precantatio. So what does that take? Let's take a look at Precan. Oh, does this not have? Oh wait, no, it's like that, isn't it? It does have. The Thaumcraft NEI plugin is probably like one of my favorite things, because it tells you everything you've scanned that has Precantatio in it. Nether wart isn't bad. It's a 1-for-1, so that's good. Ender pearls give you 2. Wait, I've never scanned a gas tier. Let's fix that. Oh no, I did. Really, gas tiers don't give you... I guess ender pearls do. That's why. One of the best things, actually, is sandstone. But not just normal sandstone. I believe we need more sand. So sandstone is earth, and that sandstone slabs to get the chiseled sandstone is a little bit better. It's not bad. I'm just trying to think what might be the best thing. Blackout curtains. Have we ever scanned that? No. A lot of things don't scan, especially from tinkers, unfortunately. Stone slabs don't scan. I know chiseled cobblestone is a thing. That's, oh my god, that's a lot of all that. Terra and so let's kind of be smart about this. What is something that's decent that doesn't have much else? I'm leaning towards the netherwort. Ender pearls have a little bit too much of everything else. Netherwort just has one of everything, and it's pretty easy to get. So I didn't scan the crucible either. So let me see. Netherwort. Do I have any soul sand lying around? 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go ahead and grow some netherwort down here. Just kind of in the corner for right now. Don't really care too much where. And then this should grow fairly quickly with some help with the watering can. So we're going to need 4 netherwort each. So we're going to need like 36. So yeah, I want a decent amount of netherwort. Have I ever scanned mana steel? Can I scan mana steel? No. Okay. Fair enough. So yeah, basically growing netherwort would be good. Greatwood trees would be good. But getting those is going to be kind of a pain, I think. Can't I right click these? Let's find out. So we're just going to stand here. Once one grows, we're going to right click it and see if that auto harvests. Hey, it does. Awesome. So we need like 36 of these. Because it's 4 times 9. That's not terrible. So it's going to take a little bit, but not that long. So the plan is we need to make a thaumium barrel. Once we fill the thaumium barrel up with water, that should be all we need to do to get Blitz summoned. It is night. It's not quite night. So once we summon a Blitz, then we're going to auto spawn them. Because cryothium, jelly cryothium is going to be incredibly important later when we want to get a reactor, a big reactor going. And that's going to be a lot of our RF production much later when we have a lot of machines and systems going on to get basically a ton of everything. The crafting recipes for, we're going to like triple this. We're going to have resident machines going to like 20 different, like, we're going to make this huge probably at some point just because we're going to need diamonds like crazy. Just the sheer number of things we're gonna need, it's insane. We're gonna need a lot of lava, and honestly, some of the best ways to get lava is through lava fabricators, and it's just a matter of getting a lot of the stuff we need sooner rather than later. Let's pick this guy up. Let's put him right here, and then I believe I had some stone slabs in here. I do. Let's just do one of these, and we'll get 2 buckets of water because we need this. Relatively close. Again, this is not going to be the permanent setup. We're going to make a decently nice Thaumcraft setup because Thaumcraft is probably the more important of the magic mods when it comes to a lot of stuff. So let's Let's see, we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's try 2 at a time. So this is boiling now. We throw, ow, it hurts. 6, 7, 8. And there's 2 thaumium. And then we can clear it and do it again. So let's first scan the thaumium, because I'd like to do that. Now thaumium is just magic, but it's not. It's not something you can just make. The only recipe for it. Whoops. The only recipe for it is the one we just did. There's no other ways to get it. So let's grab our water bucket and do this a couple more times. Wait for it to boil. There it is. Throw those. You know what? Let's try this. Cool, that worked. You have to watch how much you put in here. If we take our thermometer, you can see there's a lot of stuff in this. In fact, I think we wasted some mana steel. Oh no, we didn't. But that is a possibility, and that's something I don't want. So it's better to go a little slower at the beginning. If you fill this up with too many things, I guess that was the crucible itself and not what was in it. But if you fill this up with too many things, it doesn't end well for you. Alright, so let's clear it out one more time. That can float off into space. And we'll do that. Let's sleep. And so yeah, eventually we'll have nice automated systems for all this stuff that we don't have to worry about, and everything will be nice and neat and orderly. But for now we have to do it the manual way. So, another word, mana steel, and there's all of our thaumium. Let's get rid of that. Goodbye. Now that is bad stuff. It goes into the air. You don't really want it at all if you can help it, but it's not the worst thing in the world. It's pretty bad, but it's not the worst thing. And those chickens are really annoying me. Let's make some more paper real quick. And let's get some researches prepped. So let's grab my scribing tools. I'm going to go ahead and fill up while I'm here. And what do we want? So let's get all the transmutations that we can, because why not? The purifications. Basically anything we can buy is always fine by me. That needs 6 of those. Let's go ahead and get the void jars. Void jars are nice. So basic again. We have all the research here. Let's look at. What do we want to look at? Artifice. Sure. Let's get all the tools. Ascension mirrors. Why not? Magical hand mirrors. The thermostatic harness. We'll get some alchemy as well. I do believe, no, I want thaumaturgy. I want that. We need more stuff. That. How many more do we have? We have one more piece of paper. Let's see, do we have anything in energistics that we can do? We can grab that and let's do that. Alright, cool. So that is some research to do later. I will get that done off camera, like I normally do. But I like showing what I'm going to get on camera. So let's take a look at the thaumium barrel. So this guy needs 1 nugget of thaumium, which I should be able to scan those as well. Yep, okay. So it's just a nugget, and then some thaumium. And then we need to put our wand in there. It needs a little bit of power. And we don't have enough fire. Welp. Looks like we need to go look for some fire. Didn't mean to do that. Let's throw this stuff in here. And we're gonna float down. I'd like to see F3. We're going down to about 15, 14, and we need some nodes. I don't see any. God, this is terrifying. I realize we're much higher now than we really should be. Oh hey, there's a beach. Right here's a forest. Literally right here. So negative 127. Okay. So we need to get some more. We need to charge our wand up a little bit more. I'm trying to think. There are some other ways to do that, but let's grab our angel block, and we're gonna go back out there and we're gonna mark that and then get hopefully some stuff to spawn. Now I don't know if a yeah, right here's a forest. See, told you guys. So let's just build a nice little platform. And oh, this is a beach. I don't want the beach, I want the forest. So good, not good. So let's see, this is all forest, so let's do one of these. We're good here. Let's do something kind of small. And those are beaches, but I think what I'm going to do is one of these. And we're just going to make a small dark room. Just to see what we can get. Now I do believe some of this is beach as well, so that's a bummer. But I do believe that if I'll come back over here later, but I do believe that if we kill enemies, they'll drop some aspects, which is something I would like. Otherwise, I mean, let's grab our wand. Otherwise, we go really far down to the bottom of the void world, to around 10, to around here, and we have to kind of float a little bit, but there should be some nodes down here if we can find them. But I'm not really seeing anything, which is a pain. Maybe there's no nodes here. So let's fly up here and see if there's any more beaches. If we can find either a plains, I think forest works. I can't remember though, I'll be honest. So we'll see if we get anything. Let's fly out this way. Unfortunately, we can't see our jetpack power unless we're when we're in F3. So let's come out this way for a little bit and just kind of explore. I do want to keep my platform in view. But yeah, hey, there's a beach. That's another forest. There's another forest over here. Beach. So yeah, islands are a thing. So we are that way. Deep ocean. So I don't remember if you need planes. or if I should probably really like record where we are. Better jetpacks would also help. And like I said, we're not that far away from... Ooh, there's beaches here. What is this beach? Plains. Right here's the plains. So let's just... We don't have that many blocks, but here's a plains. Again, I know that the basalts, however you say them, they are, they're more of like, oh, why am I blanking? They're more of the extreme hills type stuff, but I know blitzes will spawn in plains. I don't know about forests, so what we can do is abandon what we were doing. Let's turn this off. Actually, let's spawn some more Endermen. And what we should be able to do, one, we might be able to like actually look at them and scan them. Cool. And then this stuff right here is essence. But I don't know if we can pick it up with this. And that's out of power. Yeah, I really need to fix that, don't I? Let's take a look at the magic tree. It might tell us ones you want to... Yeah, once that is filled, you want to get some basics. So, magic overview. This is all Britannia, which is fine. Britannia is kind of whatever, but Thaumcraft is where... I'm not sure. Anyways, it is getting night, so let's grab... We have a safari net on us. Did this get any fire? No. But it got some other stuff with it, so maybe. What we can do, at the very least, is we can put this stuff away. And we have our safari net. We're going to wait for it to get completely dark, and then we're going to go over there and see what we can get into. But basically, we need 5.5 fire. And that's kind of a pain. So let's put this in here. And we'll wait for it to be a little bit darker. Hopefully this works. Hopefully it's not for nothing. But yeah, we can upgrade our jetpack pretty easily here soon. I think shouldn't be that big of a deal. But as long as we don't die over here, we should be fine. Which worst case scenario, we just fly away. Alright, so things should spawn there soon enough. Let's back up a little bit. Things should spawn on top as well. Once it's dark enough. Should be dark enough by now, right? Yeah, so there's a spider. Let's kill the spider. And gather up. Did we get any fire yet? No. 15, everything else is 25, so I don't know. But let's go to the other one and see what we have there. It was off in this direction, which, by the way, where is my base? Basically 0, 0. Okay. Good to know. Now this isn't a very big platform, so there's not going to be much that spawns on it. But all we need is a single Blitz. That is literally all we need. So let's just fly up, weigh a little bit, kind of watch our jetpack fuel. And I need to figure out how to get nodes. Nodes are going to be kind of the important part of Thaumcraft. Let's go get some more cobblestone. We'll make that a lot bigger. At least somewhat bigger anyways. So yeah, nodes are kind of the important thing to get more V for our wands. Because otherwise, yeah, there's not really a good way. You can kill enemies, I do believe, but it's not very efficient. Nodes are a little bit better, and you do get the power to kind of harvest nodes. That's a weird way of saying that, but collecting nodes. So let's just make something like this. We are still in the plains, so that's good. And then something else we can do is just kind of 1, 2, 2, 3. Make a roof. And this is going to serve double purpose. This is going to give us more spawning areas without really doing much else. To be perfectly honest, it's just going to give us more spawning area without really expanding in the area. So F3, let's back up, fly up a little bit. So there's a zombie. Right there's a Blitz. That's all we wanted. So we should be able to just kind of fly over here and capture them. We get our aspects, hopefully. And I don't know if there's a way to capture that or not, but our Prodigio went up, so I guess there's that. I just wish the fire would go up. The other option, we might want to go look real quick. I don't want this episode to go on too much longer. Let's put our Blitz away. So that's going to give us a Rathium Dust. So that is the redstone tier of stuff. So that is, well, honestly kind of awesome. We have plenty of jetpack fuel. We have 50% jetpack fuel right now. Let's come over here and just see if anything good spawns. Looks like just a spider. Eventually I'll come break these, but for right now, I don't care too much. So that has 18, 19, yeah, no fire. Alright, so I guess let's head into the nether. That's the only thing I can figure is, wait, I took down the nether portal, didn't I? Whoops, that's not a problem. Let's go ahead and fly down here. Let's turn this off. And just make a full nether portal. Don't really care. We'll do it over here in the corner. Nice and far away from everything else, so 2, 3. Something like that. Make sure it's well lit. And we just need to go grab our just fly up here. We just need to go grab our flint and steel. I'm gonna throw this in here. Secondary safari net we don't need right now. So flint and steel. I almost want to leave a lot of the stuff here, just because I don't want to lose it. You know what? I think I will. I'm gonna leave my sword. Actually, I'm gonna leave. We can always remake the sword, and honestly, we can make pretty much everything on us. I'm gonna leave some of this stuff, but not much. Bealizer, watering can would be annoying. Some of the stuff we don't really need. Golden lasso, I don't care. Yeah, okay. That's good enough. So let's fix this, because that is completely and utterly wrong. It's 14 for a full, not 12. Alright, so let's fix this. Oh, that's embarrassing. How long have I been playing this game? The answer is way too long. Alright, so doot. Light. Go through. Now, hey, slime. Our coordinates is basically 0, 0. So all we need to do is head all the way down in the nether, and hopefully we'll find some nodes a little bit easier here. Again, I don't know if this is what we're supposed to do, but I'm not seeing anything, which is a little bit concerning. How are we supposed to recharge our wand? I'll have to look into that. So I think unfortunately that's going to be pretty much it for this episode. I need to research that. So we aren't able to make our let's break this, and then we'll replace it, but I just don't want it going off all the time. So yeah, I don't know how to recharge our wands, I'll be honest. I wonder if it says anything in the Thaumcraft. Let's take a look real quick. Maybe we just need to kill stuff. Basic information. Actually, is there anything in this? Doesn't look like there would be. So basic information. Nodes. Or nodes. Caution, yeah, don't drain it completely. Not quite what I wanted to know. All the bad things, warp flux, and let's see. That's not really going to tell us anything, so I don't know. We'll have to figure something out about that. And once we do, we'll make the Blizz. We can get blitzes now. We just need to. I'll figure out where basalts are, and I might. Actually, I think we're going to upgrade our jetpack before we go looking for an extreme hills, because that's probably going to be a little bit harder to find. But I'm going to recharge my jetpack, and I think next time we are going to start working towards a little bit more automation, and maybe a little bit more magic. We'll see. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!